The Mona Lisa life, be a singular success.
Hi singers, welcome to episode 9, Your Voice is Not Broken. I'm LK Fletcher and this is 7 minutes to be a singular success. Today I want to tell you something that might save you years of frustration. Your voice is not broken. You might think it is. Maybe you've spent years trying to sing a certain way. Maybe you compare yourself to artists that you admire and you feel like, I'm missing something. Maybe you've convinced yourself that if you just found the right technique, the right coach, then suddenly your voice would become what it's supposed to be. But what if the problem is not with your voice? What if the problem is the relationship with your voice? The lie. Most singers secretly believe they have a flaw, something fundamentally wrong. My tone isn't rich enough. My range isn't high enough. My voice isn't unique enough. I don't sound like so-and-so. I don't have the same tone as Beyonce. And because of that belief, they spend years trying to fix themselves. But here's what I've learned. Most vocal problems aren't defects. They're adaptations. Your voice is responding to fear, to tension, habit, comparison, and self-consciousness, self-doubt. That is very different from being broken. A bent tree is not a broken tree. It's a tree that has adapted to the wind. Here's the real issue. When people say they want a better voice, what they often mean is, I want permission to be heard. Those are different goals. The first is technical. The second is emotional. And emotional problems cannot be solved with technical solutions alone. You can learn every exercise in the world and still hide when you sing. You can master breath support and still sound afraid. You can improve your range and still never reveal yourself because the issue was never the voice. The issue was exposure. So let's talk about this trap of endless fixing. Oops, that was a cat interruption. There's a strange addiction that creators develop. Fixing, improving, tweaking, optimizing. There's always another course, another microphone, another technique, another coach, another adjustment. All right, come on, bestie, come on up. Come on. Get to meet the studio cat. And because you're always fixing, you never arrive. You never stand up and say, this is my voice. Not perfect, not finished, mine. And that is when artistry begins. Here's what audiences actually hear. Most listeners cannot identify vocal technique. They don't hear what you hear. They don't analyze resonance placement. They don't critique vowel modification. They don't think about laryngeal position. They hear something much simpler. They hear certainty. They hear honesty, a performance. They hear whether you're present or hiding. That is what reaches people. So, here's the challenge. Tell them what the challenge is, bestie. She shows up in all my lessons. For the next week, really listen carefully. Stop trying to improve your voice. Just for 7 days, instead, focus on expressing something real. Record a song, record a video, record a thought, and ask yourself one question. Was I honest? Not was I impressive? Honest. Because honesty scales further than perfection ever will. Let me wrap up with this. Your voice is not broken. It may be underused, it may be hidden, It may be carrying years of tension and doubt, but broken? Probably not. The world does not need another perfect voice. It needs voices that are unmistakably human, and yours qualifies. I'll see you in the next episode. Be a singular success.